Our second statement is that prostitution should be deemed as a working right. Everyone should enjoy equal rights to earn money by their own in a legal way. According to Professor He, the chair of the English Department of National Central University in Taiwan, has withdrawn lawsuits directed at her outspokenness on gender and rights issues. She has published many books, and she has a statement in one of her books, 性工作继承观点. If government bans prostitution, it namely deprives their working rights. And according to UDHR, which is Universal Declaration of Human Rights, a declaration adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in 1948, it consists of 30 human rights instruments, national constitutions, and laws. In Article 23, Statement 1, it mentions that everyone has the right to work, to free choice of employment, to just and favorable conditions of work, and the protection against unemployment. And Statement 2, everyone without any discrimination has the right to equal pay and equal work. When a prostitute who possesses weak power in society, who has no choice but have to provide sex service, he or she is selling his or her body to earn payment. It is just like we use our skills to make money to live our lives. Everyone should enjoy equal rights to earn money by their own in a legal way, no matter where they are working and what kind of jobs they take. They only have one purpose, which is to survive due to their basic human rights. Thank you.
Legalizing the prostitution?
Sorry, would you please repeat again?
Do you contend that the legalizing the prostitution decrease the crime rate?
Yes, it is in our statement 3.
Okay. Do you contend that the legalizing the prostitution could cause the illegal immigration wants to work illegally in those countries who have legalized the prostitution? I mean that if our country is legalized the prostitution, well, those countries like China, they will illegally transfer their people, like trafficking their people into our country and do the prostitution, this kind of job. Yes or no? Do you agree with that? Okay. The next question is, do you agree that the GDP, what you mean in the opening and your first debater, that the GDP, the index itself, has the effect on measuring the country's economic situation?
Yes.
So it isn't probable to use GDP to evaluate a country's economy.
The government legalized prostitution, it namely become one of the industries in this country. So GDP means.
But the GDP itself isn't a proper evaluate statistic to evaluate a country's economy. itself isn't a good tool.
You mean GDP is not a good tool to fuel a country's economic?
Yeah, it has
Why?
it all. Why?
Why?
You ask me why?
Yeah, because you say GDP is not.
No man, is it a break time? So they should keep going, right?
Yes.
And I'm video taping, okay?
Okay.
So you're basically, you know.
Go on.
Okay, we can discuss this later, but we should keep going.
Second debater.
Yeah, second.
So, as for like the point that Francis pointed out, like they deprive their working rights, but I think it's not only. I think the question itself is not only about working rights; it's more about moral issue. Like you can, of course, you can do any job you want, but you cannot smuggle in drugs. You cannot sell alcohol to those minors people, right? So I think this is a question about that. And about the crime, because Ruby has asked you a question about the crime will be decreased. The crime rate will be decreased after legalizing the prostitution. But according to our data, like while this actually has sorry. But the result is actually a reverse, because in other countries which legalized the prostitution like Netherlands and Germany and Australia had led to explosive growth in demand, and which generated the increase in trafficking and other crimes. It means that trafficking means that they smuggle people from those not legalized prostitution country to those countries who has legalized the prostitution, right? So it's actually increased the crime because they smuggle people, population in other countries to this country who has legalized the prostitution. And also the other question is about that. Do you agree that the question is that GDP, the GDP is not a perfect index to measure a country's like happiness or economy, because GDP has its defect. And also, as you mentioned about like in Thailand, they have underground, they have increased like how many, I forgot the number, but it's a huge amount of number of money. But you say it's underground, so how can government measure this into GDPs, right? And also the last, and according to 自由时报, the consequence of legalizing prostitution in Netherlands and Germany arose attention because the demand of prostitution is extremely small in Netherlands. Furthermore, many of the clients, like those legal jobs, are foreigners, which means this legalization has attracted foreigners, not